Hi, my name is Christian Felix from Walters Mercedes-Benz in Riverside, and today we're going to be reviewing the brand new 2021 E-Class 350 sedan. All right, so here we go, guys. So this right here is the 2021 E350 sedan. It has a complete new design to it. It's been totally redesigned. The front fascia, also the rear end lights also, and the interior. I'll show you a few things later on, what it's all looking like and how it's all working out, okay? You'll notice that they kind of keep that rounded off design on, for the most part, the design of the E-Class, but you'll get the new LED headlight with the daytime running headlight, with Mercedes-Benz calls it the eyebrow. Kind of gives it that very luxurious design to it. This one happens to have an Amg Sport Package. So since it has this Amg Sport Package, you'll get the diamond grille and also the AMG front bumper. You'll notice that it looks a lot more aggressive compared to it not having the AMG Sport Package. Again, the E-Classes, you're gonna keep the star on the grille, which that's a new modern thing to do. And you'll get the nice Mercedes-Benz badge right on top of the hood. Like I mentioned, diamond grille with the one bar right here. You'll also notice that you do get the parking sensors also. You do get the parking sensors, and that's no longer a parking assistance package. You're now gonna get in the premium package, which gives you the surround view camera. You'll notice that the camera's very noticeable right on top of the Mercedes-Benz star, and also the camera's right under the mirrors, and also the rear view camera. And it's been totally redesigned also in regards to that, and I'll show you exactly how that's working out. Alongside with that, the car will park itself into a parallel space or also into a regular parking space, whether it's forward or reverse, however you choose. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the side of the new 2021 E-Class 350. As you notice, it actually keeps the same rounded off design like I've already mentioned. Overall front and back, same thing with the mirrors. They'll also keep the kind of rain gutter, so as you're driving and it's pouring, this happens to push the rain over to the side so it's not bothering your vision, which is actually pretty neat. This does have the AMG Sport Package, like I already mentioned. This is the 19-inch AMG 5-spoke wheel. They kind of introduced this new ring around the rim. It seems like a 5-spoke, multi-spoke wheel. You'll also keep the perforated brakes, which is really, really neat. They've also integrated on the front bumper, which is the reflector. So in case your car is parked on the side of the road, someone does notice that your vehicle is right there. You'll keep the rounded off design, like I mentioned, on the mirror also. This does have the power folding mirrors. So when you unlock your car by putting your hand in the door handle, car unlocks for you and your mirrors will fold out. And then you tap onto this sensor, car locks for you and your mirrors will fold in. And then that's on any of the 4 doors, which is actually pretty neat. Just easy as that. This does happen to have a panoramic sunroof, which is an upgrade. And then, like I always mention, if you're walking away from, or you're approaching your vehicle, you want to open up your windows, you would easily hold on to the unlock right over here, and it opens up your windows, including your panoramic sunroof. And then when you're ready to close everything up, or if you're approaching your vehicle, you can easily hold on to the lock right over here, and it closes everything for you automatically, just like that. And we'll go over here to the back. They'll also keep the nice chrome design around the window trim, unless you have a night package, and also the chrome on the door handles. And also you'll notice that this does have the new design on the rear end as well. All right, guys, so I went ahead and turned the car around, and I wanted to show you the new rear end of the beautiful E-Class 350. What I really like about the Mercedes-Benz models, for the most part, they're gonna go ahead and keep the badging, which is the, in this case, E350, with the Mercedes-Benz right over here. You got the chroming, and also on the rear bumper. And then you also got the rear spoilers, which is also really neat. One thing that's really unique about the E-Class, the new 2021 E-Class, is that they now integrated the horizontal LED taillights, which is really neat. A lot more visibility compared to the older model. It was more rounded off and smaller, which is also really neat. You're also gonna keep the power lift gate. You can open it easily from the key fob, or there's a button right under the bumper right over here, under the trunk, I'm sorry. And then you can open, and there's 2 buttons. The left button is to lock the, to only close the trunk. And then the right button is to lock the whole vehicle and also close the trunk. Easy as that, okay? And again, you'll notice that you got the LED headlights like I mentioned already. You also got the rear reflectors. And not only that, you do get the parking sensors, which is really neat about this vehicle as well. All right, guys, so you'll see how easy it is to open the trunk. Like I mentioned, you do have your key fob or your button on the trunk. And then I'll show you a few things that you do get with the trunk. It is a 60/40 flat, so you can easily pull onto these right here. Your seats will automatically release, and then you can fold them down. And then you also do get a shopping bag holder hook right over here. So instead of having things flying around, you could just hook that up just like that easily. Not only that, you do get extra storage because the tires are the run flat tires, okay? So meaning that you don't you get the extra storage, and alongside with that, you will get a nice little basket. So in case you do your shopping and you want to pull this out, you can go ahead and do so, or throw more things right down over here as well, which is really neat. And you do also get the cargo net and also the towing hook, which is really, really neat on the trunk also. All right, guys, so I went ahead and jumped in the driver's seat, adjusted my seat. I am 5'9", and this is the way I drive. And you'll notice that I have a lot of space right in front of me. Mercedes-Benz, what's really neat about Mercedes-Benz is that they're very considerate for people that happen to be taller. You'll see these cutouts right behind the driver and passenger seat. It's basically for the knees to be able to have that extra inch or two of space, so they're not too crammed in the back. And also you have the nice pockets behind both seats. Also to the left of me, you notice that I have a handle right up over here, a handle on the door also. And then this does happen to have the wood trim that goes all around, which is really neat. You get the same wood trim. You do also get the upgraded Burmester speakers, which a lot of our models happen to have that, including our S-Class and our My Box, which is really neat. And also very considerate for the people in the rear seats. You do get the air vents right over here. You can easily open or close that. And right over here, German engineering, you're going to get your same ashtray and a cigarette lighter, which is also very neat. And then right over here, this does take 3 passengers in the back seat. But if in case there's 1 or 2, you do get a nice armrest right over here, 2 hidden cup holders, and an extra hidden compartment right over here. And since this does have a panoramic sunroof, you'll notice that you have that extra space right over here alongside with the glass for the panoramic sunroof. All right, guys, so now I'm sitting in the most exciting seat for the 2021 E-Class 350. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about a few things that this car does have, and I'll show you how easy it is to maneuver it. A lot of people do look at this vehicle and the dashboard and everything, and they do get confused and like, what am I doing? Where's the gear shift and all that stuff? But I'll show you how easy it is to work the whole vehicle pretty much, okay? To start off on the door panel, you'll notice that you do have a heated seat. You have a high, medium, low, and off. You'll notice that this is the shape of the seat, also with the pretty much the leg extender. So for those of you that are a little bit taller and a little bit more comfortable ride, you can extend the seat and push that back really easy. Drop the seat, raise the seat, adjust your back and also your headrest. Very easy to use. And you'll notice that you have 3 memory seats right over here. So you have 1, 2, and 3, maybe a husband and wife, and then maybe one of your kids and all that stuff, which is really neat. Right over here on the left-hand side, you'll also have an extra button for your power folding mirrors or your mirrors adjusters. Really, really easy to use. So if you're parking inside of a parking garage and you need those extra inches on both sides, you can do that just like that. And then once you get your car out, you can do that, open them up just like that also. You'll also notice that you get a blind spot assist monitor. So it alerts you when there's a vehicle on your blind spot. That triangle turns into a solid red. And if you happen to ignore that red, once you turn your signal on, the red light will flash at you and the car will beep at you, alerting you that there's a vehicle beside you, whether it's the left side or the right side. You do also get a auto dimming mirror. So on the left side, you'll get an auto dimming mirror, and up over here, this mirror will also be an auto dimming mirror. So when there's a bright headlights behind you, these mirrors will automatically dim for you and basically help you out with the glare of the headlights behind you. And then you'll also notice that this is the new steering wheel for the new E-Class, a lot more modernized, but with the same Mercedes-Benz look to it. It has a distinctive look to it, very very luxurious and all that stuff. You'll also notice that there's more touch pads, a lot easier to use, okay? So you want to turn on your cruise control or turn off, very easy to use. You can just swipe up or swipe down to set your cruise control speed limit. You can reset or cancel. This is your basically touchpad to control this screen. So you want to hit home, for example. You want to see your navigation, direction of travel, phone, your driver's assistance systems, radio stations, also designed to display. Right now we're in a sport mode. So for example, if you want to go to a classic mode, which is the classic Mercedes-Benz mode, you have that look just like that. Very easy to use. And on the right side, it's for your phone connectivity or your voice commands or your volume controls. and also the control for the screen. So there's 3 different physical ways to adjust this, to control the screen, or also you have where you can speak to the car. Very easy to use. So for example, if we want to turn up the volume, easy as that. You also have the round knob right down over here. You want to change stations, very easy to use. Check this out. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
95.1 FM. Easy as that. It takes us straight to K-Frog, which is very nice. But if you again turn this, if you want to change stations, you can use your touchpad with your hands right on the screen. Also, this is also new with Mercedes-Benz. You also have this touchpad right over here on the steering wheel, and also the touchpad right down over here. So it's very easy to use, very convenient. You do also get paddle shifters, which is standard with the vehicle. You can downshift on the left side and you can upshift on the right side. Very easy to use. And then your gear shifter is right behind the steering wheel. You lift up for reverse, down for drive, and then this button right here is for park. Okay, and I'll show you how all of that works out in just a bit. Okay, you do get the same air vents where you can actually close your air vents, open your air vents. Very easy to use. You have the dual climate control, so you can adjust temperature on the right side or the left side. Right now, for example, I have it in synced, but if you want to adjust just like that, I can make my adjustments on my left side, driver's side, and my passenger side. Easy as that. Okay. You also have the voice command. So for example, you want to turn up the fan level to maximum, for example, you'll see how easy it is to use to work it out. Hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Turn up the fan level to level 7.
Lower to maximum.
Easy as that, okay? That's for your fan levels, for your temperature, and all of that right there. Easy to use, okay? You do get Bluetooth connectivity. You can connect your phone. You do also get the navigation. This is new also, so it's very easy to use. You can pinch to zoom in or pinch to zoom out, or also with your mouse pad, and you'll see how easy it is to navigate to a certain location, an address or a restaurant or anything like that. You'll notice that we're right here in Riverside. We have Corona, Riverside, and Moreno Valley right next to us. But for example, hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Take me to McDonald's. And then you'll see how easy it is to use right over here. You can, for example,
calculating the route.
Easy as that. Just calculates your route. You can just zoom in and you'll see that we're 1 mile away in this case. And you just start following the directions, okay? You also have, for example, radio media, Bluetooth connectivity, Sirius XM, FM, AM. You have your vehicle settings, which you can control your ESP, your downhill assistance, cameras, vehicle settings. I already have everything turned on. Acoustic lock, automatic mirror folding, automatic locking, and all that stuff. You also get the ambient lighting, which you can also control with your voice command. For example, you go to ambient lighting, we go to color, and then you can adjust your colors. Easy as that. I think on my side is where it's easiest to tell, or right down over here, which color we're going with. That easy, which is actually pretty neat. And then basically your emergency lights right down over here. 2 cup holders, nice ashtray. You do get the USB-C port right over here. You also get another USB-C port right in the center console. You also do get the cigarette lighter. Dynamic select right over here is to change your driving mode. So for example, you want to go to Eco, Comfort, Sport, or Sport Plus. Pretty self-explanatory. The car drives as the way you want it to drive. You go to Eco, like I mentioned, your engine is basically slower, RPMs are lower, saves you more gas. You got the Comfort, Sport, or Sport Plus. The Sport Plus is when you're most aggressive. The car will drive as fast as it can go. You could also individualize your drive, which is your engine, your steering wheel, and then your ESP, however you choose to go with that also, okay? You do get your parking assistance cameras right over here. I'll show you how all that works out in just a bit. And then you can easily shut off your screen or keep it on, which for the most part, a lot of people keep it on. And then, again, the touchpad. We're going to go right up over here. What's going on over here? You do get microphones for the driver and passenger. So instead of yelling out to the car, if someone can't hear you, you just easily speak up right over here. And it's easy as that, okay? You have your light controls, lights right under the mirror. There's regular right over here, and also the rear lights. Mercedes Me Connect, so if in case you are having troubles and someone and then you get into an accident, for example, you need to speak to someone, Mercedes-Benz does have a 24-hour assistance for you. You can just connect with somebody, or someone will connect with you right away and ask what's going on with you. Maybe if you need 911, police assistance, or anything like that. And if you have any issues with your vehicle, you can just hit Mercedes Me. You can just ask about the vehicle. Glasses holder right over here, very easy to use. You have a nice light with a mirror right over here, and right under this rear mirror right here, you'll also get the garage door openers, maybe like a gate and 2 garage doors. Very easy to set up as well. All right, something really cool about these cars is that you do get pre-safe that comes along with the collision prevention assistance. You'll notice as soon as I put my seatbelt on, it's going to go ahead and pull. It's basically getting a sensor of who I am and how big or small I am, which is pretty sweet. And then we're pretty much ready to move, okay? So very simply, we're going to put our foot on the brake, lift up for reverse, and you'll notice that our surround view camera does go on automatically, and also our rear view camera just like that, okay? We happen to have a car that's bothering us, but we're going to go out for, let's see if we can make this happen, okay? For example, you're like, I can't really see so much. You want to see your wheels, for example. You're going to click onto that and click onto that one right there. That's your rear side and also your front side right there, okay? Okay, excuse me. Yes, sir. I can actually see the mirrors also. So you're getting a mixture of everything. Making sure that we're okay. All right, so obviously we are packed right here. And you can see, and not only that, the new thing with the front camera is that it follows the way you steer, okay, which is really sweet. We're gonna go over this way. You keep your surround view with your front view. If you want to see from left to right, you can actually swipe up once and you can see if anybody's walking through these cars or anything like that, which is really sweet. And we're gonna go ahead and look for a parallel parking spot or a regular parking spot. So for example, you need to allow it to scan the road. Searching for parking space. I do have 2 cars to the left of me that are parked to get stock vehicle to park. Easy as that. Confirm to park. You would just type down with your touchpad. How do you want it, forward or reverse? In this case, I want it to park reverse. We're going to go ahead and please engage reverse gear. And you can just let the car pretty much take over. I usually like to slightly tap my foot on the brake regardless, just in case, because sometimes what this car does do, it basically slams on the brakes as it wants to make adjustments and all that stuff. But I'm going to just go ahead and let it just do its own thing. And I'm watching the mirrors, I'm watching the space. And you'll notice the steering wheel moving for us. Easy as that. It takes into consideration the lines and also the vehicles that are parked with us, okay? And just like that, okay? And then that's pretty much that. So car's parked, you can go shopping, go about your business. And if you go to drive, you can hit your parking sensors one more time. And then after that, you can actually allow it to show you the cameras and all that stuff, which is really sweet. So real simple. If you want to go to a restaurant, I already showed you earlier, but even while you're driving, you could do the same thing, or even look for an address. For example, I want to go back to the Walters Mercedes-Benz. I would just easily say, hey, Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Navigate to 3213 Adams Street, Riverside.
I am starting route guidance to 3213 Adams Street, Riverside, California.
Easy as that, and it's already wanting to take me back to the dealership. But we're going to go ahead and skip that. We can either instead of saying hey Mercedes all the time, you can also type voice command. Cancel route guidance.
Stopping route guidance.
And if you want to go to a restaurant, for example, or even a city, it's very easy to use. You would just say, hey Mercedes,
How can I help?
take me to Starbucks coffee.
Here is what I found. Where do you want to go?
1.
Let's go.
And just like that, it's very easy to use, which is so convenient. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump on the freeway because I want to go ahead and put us on the Sport Plus mode, and then we're gonna give that a shot, see how it rolls about. Personally, I like to go on the Sport Plus mode all the time. That's the way I like to drive my cars whenever I'm running late. Jumping on the freeway. This is the Sport Plus mode. Very responsive. I'm already at 60 miles an hour. Easy as that. We're gonna go to the Sport Plus mode again. We're gonna go ahead and give that a shot. 3, 2, and 1. Very easy to use. Car has a lot of torque, which is neat. And once again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video on the brand new 2021 E350. If you like the video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next time. And if you happen to make it down to Walter's Mercedes-Benz, ask for me, Christian Felix, and I'll take care of you.